We are all different and unique. We each have different tastes and preferences. Yet we as people long for and enjoy spending time together with family and friends. The problem is the world we live in is cluttered with options and choices, all fighting for our attention. This is where Chaperone comes in. The way Chaperone works is pretty simple. You simply just log in with your preferred social media account. Once you're in the actual app, you simply set up your account the way that you'd like. You have the ability to select a different profile picture, change your username, set your location. That way the app can actually properly bring back appropriate results. Right now we have 3 different categories within events. You can select the different bubble icons for different food items, music, things like that. Once you have those configured, you actually just simply select your friends that are attending, and what it does, it actually brings back the results of those items, making it pretty simple for the user. The way we made the app, we first had to design how we wanted it to flow. I guess we wanted to make it simple, appealing, pretty, and so we decided to do just a subtle tone theme. We did grays, kind of like a turquoise color. It really makes the colors pop, and we felt that the turquoise actually helped distinguish what items were selectable to the user and which weren't. So with that, I mean, we simply used Sketch, which is a simple program that helps us create visual assets in vector format, which they can scale to any resolution, which makes it super handy for web development, mobile development. Once we had that, we had to put those assets in sort of a prototype software called Quartz Composer. That actually allowed us to show how the UI would navigate for the user. So we had to tweak a lot of that. We had to play around with what actually worked and what didn't. And then once that was finished, I mean, we simply had to code it into Xcode.
We chose to use the Django web framework that was written in Python because a lot of us had already used Python before, and it's a really popular technology, and some of us were interested in going into web development in the future, and we knew that it'd be something that we'd be able to take with us into the future, like after our senior design project was done. We used Django to write the web routes to get the data from Heroku, the deployment platform we were using to host our app, and pull it into the app and actually populate with everybody's data. And in regards to the actual app, we chose to use Swift, Apple's new programming language. Part of our decisions and the technologies we used was we wanted to use cutting edge technologies because this is an opportunity for us to step outside of our comfort zone and use things that we may not have been taught in school, but that in a couple years right now could be highly valued and like highly desirable skills. And Swift's learning curve was super easy, and it was really easy to adopt, and all of us feel like we learned a lot from it and could make another project in it. And we know that having made this full project that was fully scoped out will be beneficial to us when we try to do one again. In regards to like managing the back end and the front end together and kind of keeping everything sorted and organized, we used GitHub. It's a really popular platform for managing code and managing projects. And while we had had experience with GitHub before in some of our classes, we feel that having this exposure of working in a team environment that was rigorous and really quick and forced us to develop and iterate really fast and deal with conflicts and some of us working on the same thing at the same time allowed us to see how a project would actually work in the real world. And it taught us a lot of skills about how to deal with those conflicts and also how to iterate and how to deal with errors and how to make sure we have the most prepared and polished product we can and stage out the releases and the versions so that our users were getting the best thing that we could deliver to them.
So Chaperone is actually a really intuitive way that we've thought of to like help users find recommended locations to go with their friends, family, spouses, what have you. It was something that we felt Though it was a novel idea, we thought it was a great opportunity to kind of put all of our skills, knowledge that we've learned through the CS program, and make something functional, polished and presentable. It was a lot of fun.